Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a 25 facts about me and a get ready with me combined in one, and I'm doing a collab with a super sweet lady. Her name is Shelby, and I'm going to link her channel down below. I'm going to link her video down below, and we are doing this collab together.
Hi guys, my name is Shelby Courtney, and I am doing this video in collaboration with Kendra Clark, whose lovely channel is you're watching right now. I am another YouTube mama. I am a mama of an 11-month-old little girl named Charlie living in Idaho. I'm a military wife, so all sorts of fun things happening over here. If you are looking for more mamahood, lifestyle vlog, daily life, really anything and everything that happens to pop up in anyone's life, really, especially those of parents, head over to my channel. I'd love to see you. Please let me know you came from Kendra's channel so I can shout you out especially. I appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Bye.
So if you are here from her channel, hi, hello, I'm so happy you're here. And if you guys want to see how I created this everyday, basic, cute, simple look, then please keep on watching it and let's go ahead and get right into it. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the get ready with me and the 25 facts about me. So I figured I would go ahead and start this off with a little bit about myself. So, disclaimer, I am by no means a makeup guru, beauty guru. So you're probably going to be seeing me put on some very mediocre makeup. And it's not going to be perfect, but this is just what I do. This is just my normal, what I would put on if I was going out, you know, or what have you. Nothing super fancy. I'm not big into the contour and the highlight, like all that craziness. My makeup routine is pretty simple. It's gonna seem a little long today, simply because I'll be talking to you guys, sharing some information about me, some facts about me, all that good jazz, while doing makeup, and I will share the products that I use. So maybe we can learn a little bit about each other. You might even find some makeup that you see on this that you like. So let's go ahead, and I thought that I would go ahead and share a little bit about myself with you guys. So, hi, hello, my name is Kendra, and I am doing this video in collaboration with a super sweet girl. Her name is Shelby. We met on Instagram, and we both discovered that we have a YouTube channel, so we thought it would be such a fun idea to go ahead and do a collaboration, get to know me, you get to know her, my subscribers can go over and get to know her, and then her subscribers can come over and get to know me. So if you are here from Shelby's channel, hi, hello, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to the tribe. I would love for you to subscribe, enjoy the family. So I'm just going to start with some moisturizer while I get talking about myself here. So I use two moisturizers in the daytime. I have a full-size one back there, but I got this little itty-bitty sample I'm still using. This is the Murad Hydration, and it's the Nutrient Charged Water Gel. I love this stuff. It's amazing. Like I said, I have a full-size one back there. You can get it at Walmart probably for like 60 bucks, the full-size jar, but I got this little sample in a Ipsy bag, so I'm just using this up. And then I'm also using this nighttime moisturizer by the Clean Beauty line. They sell this line at Walmart. So I do put this on at night heavily, but I put just a little bit on in the daytime. It's got lavender and chamomile in it, and I love the way it smells. It makes my face feel good. It makes me calm. So I'm going to put a little bit of both of these on. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me. My name is Kendra Clark. Legally, I do not have a middle name, which is one of the facts about me. And I am newly married. We actually just hit 1 year. June 23rd, we hit 1 year, which is exciting. It's been wonderful being married. It's just us. We don't have any kids yet. We are trying and wanting for a baby. So that's where we are in that stage of life right now. I do have a stepdaughter who's 2 years old, so she's our only baby right now. I currently live in Florida, and I am a government contracted employee, so I work on an Air Force base here in my city where I live. So that is just a little bit about me. Now I'm going to go in with this Clean Beauty night cream. And like I said, I just do a little bit because I do put it on again at night. I don't know if everybody moisturizes before they put makeup on, but I do. I feel like it makes my foundation go on a little bit smoother. And so we got moisturizer on. Next, I'm going to go in with some primer. I actually just switched primers. I was using the Bare Minerals primer, but now I switched to the Too Faced Prime and Peachy, and I love this stuff. It's a cooling matte skin perfecting primer, and it's got peach and sweet fig cream in it, and it really is cooling. Like when you put it on, you can feel the cooling effect. So I'd like to just get it going on my fingers and then get it all over. It feels kind of weird like talking to the camera and I'm not looking at the camera. Ooh, it's nice and cooling. It feels so good. It feels like butter. So again, super mediocre, as you guys can already tell. There's no rhyme, there's no magic to how I put makeup on. I literally just put it on. I'm definitely not big into the hoopla of how you should wear it or what goes here, what goes here, what goes there. I literally just put it on until I feel pretty and call it a day. So after I've got that on, I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender. Actually, I need to damp this. One moment. I got a damp beauty blender. I use, and I don't keep it clean as you can tell, I use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I love this stuff. It's the Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I do have eczema and really sensitive skin, and so Bare Minerals is one of the few foundations that I found that actually don't aggravate my skin. Most foundations, I'll put them on, and then at the end of the day when I'm taking my makeup off, my skin is very dry, very oily. I have like an oily T-zone, and then it's very dry around the chin area, this area on my forehead, and then it's also very irritated and itchy. So this is one of the few that do not aggravate my skin. So I love this stuff, and I literally just put it all over my face like that. So let's get into the facts about me. So one of the first facts about me is legally I do not have a middle name, like I already said earlier. Funny story, my father does not have a middle name. So me nor my sister legally have a middle name. His name is Kenneth, so he wanted his children to have a K name just like he has K name. So that's how you get Kendra, and then my sister's name is Kenyana. And then we took his last name obviously, so all of our initials were KF. My maiden name was Fulmore, and then I married into Clark. So, but yes, his children have KF just like him. He has no middle name legally, and so he wanted the same thing for his children. So that's the funny story behind why we do not have a middle name. The next fact about me, oh, and also what's funny is when I met my husband, one of the first things I ever told him about myself is that I don't have a middle name. And when I told him that, he was like, oh my gosh, you don't have a middle name? And I was like, no, I don't. Why are you so shocked? And he's like, I don't have a middle name either. And then he whips out his driver's license and he shows me that his name is Bobby Clark. So we both legally don't have a middle name. We thought that was a cool little fact that we share with each other. So that's that. Another fact about me is that I do not have a birthmark. I am 27 years old. I just turned 27 on the 6th of June. And in the 27 years that I've been alive, I have not seen a birthmark on my body. So I do not have a birthmark. And I think that that's pretty cool. At first it used to bum me out because, you know, birthmarks make you unique. But the fact that I don't have one and most people do, you know, that kind of makes me even more unique. So I don't have a birthmark, don't have a middle name. So another fact about me is that I am a Christian. I am a believer. I wholeheartedly believe that Jesus Christ is the Son, the Savior, the Lord. And I've been through a lot of crazy things in my life, and I feel like I seriously would not have made it through those things had it not been for my faith in Him. And so I am a believer. I'm seriously obsessed with Him. Definitely not like a Bible thumper by any means. You know, I definitely don't push my belief system on anyone. I feel like, you know, you believe what you believe. You know, you do you. You know, do your thing, chicken wing. But, you know, for me, it's definitely Christ. That's how I was raised, and then as I got older I began to discover Him and love Him for myself. So it's not just something like, oh, you know, she was just raised, you know, to believe in Him, and so that's what it is for her. No, I did go through a phase where I wasn't attending a church, and I really had to discover, okay, is this really for me? And so I discovered the Lord for myself, which I think is really important. So yes, that's my story. I'm a believer. I love the Lord. So I'm a Gemini, like I mentioned earlier. I am born in June. My birthday is June the 6th. My birthday is June 6th, and I like being a Gemini. I think, the next fact about me is I'm an introverted extrovert. Does it even make sense? Who knows? But I think that that's probably the strongest characteristic about me being a Gemini, is the fact that even though I'm an extrovert, I love people, I'm very social, I like to hang out, I like to have a good time. At my core, I'm very introverted. My home is my happy place. I keep my circle extremely, extremely small. Like, I've only had the same people, like the same handful of people have been in my life 20 years, and I'm 27 years old. So that tells you right there just how introverted I truly am. But at the same time, I love everybody, and I could make friends with anybody, and I can find something to agree with anybody, if that makes sense. Okay, so moving on to a little bit of concealer. I am using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage, and this is actually their serum formula. I also have their like pressed pigment concealer right here, and I use, in this one, this is their correcting concealer, and it does have SPF 20 in it. This is the shade Dark 2. I hope that's picking up. And then in their serum, I wear their shade Dark to Deep. So for this part, after I put my foundation on, I do like to get some concealer and just go here. Another fact about me is I am born and raised in Florida, like a true Florida native. Not only born and raised in Florida, but born and raised in this same county. I'm in the Brevard County area, born here and literally raised here. Never lived anywhere else, ever. I have been out of the state, and I have traveled out of the country, like on cruises and stuff. But definitely, if I ever had the chance, or if the opportunity ever arose for me and my husband to leave the state and live in another state, we definitely would. I absolutely love animals, and when I say love, I'm just gonna go back in with the bare skin and do just a dot here, a little bit there. I'm obsessed with animals. Like, I love animals. So another thing about me is when I was in high school, I just knew I was going to go to school to be a neonatologist, which is a doctor who specializes in the care of neonatal infants, premature infants. And so that was something I wanted to do, like, from the time I was a very little girl, clear all the way through high school. I just knew that's what I was going to do. And then I ended up starting going to school, and I started seeing like what it took to be not only a doctor, but to be a neonatologist. And I was like, no, I suck at math. And I was actually in college, and I ended up coming out of college because I picked up a part-time job, and I was still living at home at the time. I began to see that it was helping my mom, because I was raised, just her. My father wasn't around. And I realized that if I was working, then I was able to help my mom and help the income in the house and be more of an asset and a blessing to my family. And so I made the choice to leave college, and that way I could work full time. So that's kind of how the path took me. So I'm a Southerner, but I hate sweet tea. It's another fact about me. Everybody in the South loves mango. Everybody in the South loves sweet tea. I hate both. Like, I just can't get down with either one. They're just, like, mango is just, no, I can't do it. I'm going to go in with the Clinique Brow. It's a Clinique Brow Keeper is what it's called. It's just their dual-sided brow pencil. There's a pencil on one end, a little bristle on the other end. So, yeah, like I was saying, I absolutely hate mango. Like, I just can't. I can't do it. I don't like the way they smell. It kind of remind me of vomit. I don't know. People always look at me crazy when I say that, but I just can't do it. That's the best we're gonna get. See, I'm pretty mediocre with the makeup routine. I don't really do too much. And I also need to shave this pencil, but you know. And that's pretty much all I do. I just kind of fill them in, make them look a little bit more alive. And then I like to just go back with this brush and kind of blend the hairs in with where I've shaded them. And that's all I do. Real simple, real easy. So now I'm just gonna go back in with this concealer. I'm using the same one, the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer. And I like to just get it off of here. I'm using a max coverage concealer brush. And there's my brows. Nothing fancy, no perfect arch or anything, but they're filled in. They look a little more open and alive, and that's how I like them to look. So another fact about me is I try not to drink cow's milk. I never really was a big fan of it when I was younger, but now that as I've gotten older, I guess I could say, and I kind of learned about dairy and kind of discovered dairy, and so I try to really limit how much dairy products I put in my body, and definitely milk. I believe that human milk is for human babies, and yes, there's a lot of eyes being rolled right now, but that is something that I had discovered, and like I said, when I learned about the truth behind dairy, I started cutting it out of my diet. I started learning like how bad it is for you and like what it does to your body when you drink it or when you eat it or what have you. And so I started weaning myself off of cow's milk, and so now I don't drink it at all. If I want a bowl of cereal, sometimes I use almond milk, sometimes I use cow's milk. It just depends on what we have in the house. And then I do still bake with it if I have to, like if a recipe calls for it and I can't substitute it out without it completely changing the recipe. So I'm not like totally against it. I just try to really minimize the amount of like dairy I put in my body, because like I said, I've been taught and I'm aware of what it does to your system, and it ain't good. So another fun fact about me is that I don't watch much cable. We actually have cable here. My husband loves cable, and he's big into like politics and stuff like that, so he has to keep up on his news and all that. I'm not too tough on cable TV. I watch tons of YouTube, shocker, and I watch a lot of like streaming, so like networks, Netflix, things on YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Prime TV, the movie subscription. I watch Hulu, so I will watch anything off of all of those before I pick up cable remote and watch cable. And I think that's kind of like the era we're moving into, quite frankly, is like not so much cable, because number one, cable is expensive. Like that's a robbery if I ever did see one, is paying for cable. And number two, you get so much more variety when you have streaming networks and you have Wi-Fi and you have YouTube. So another fact about me is that I did professional dance for about 10 to 15 years. I did it all the way from like 4th grade is when I really started getting like into it, and we were doing Broadway, tap, jazz, ballet, contemporary, those types of things. And then I did it all the way through 12th. And I wasn't dancing as much in high school, but I was doing drama, I was doing band, I was like cheerleading manager, I was singing, I was in chorus, I was leading choral choirs, like I was doing some form of drama or performing arts pretty much 4th to 12th. And by far of all of that, dance was my favorite. I love dance. It's a way to express yourself. And then when I got older and stopped dancing, I was choreographing, coaching, leading teams, things of that nature. We were doing things in church, doing things back at the high school that I graduated with the kids that were much younger than me. And so yes, dance and drama and performing arts is like a secret love of mine. Fact 11, and that is I've never flown on a plane, which is sad. I really want to fly on a plane. It definitely is like a goal of mine one day to be able to get on a plane and fly wherever. I've been on a boat. I've never been on a train, which is not the biggest deal in the world, but I would love to get on a plane and fly somewhere. My husband was in the military for some time. He's a vet, so he has been on the plane, been all over the world, blah, blah, and I have yet to never have been on a plane. Country music is my life. It's everything. Like, I love country music. If you know me, then you know I love country music. I am going to use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and I'm just about out, so I'm just going to shake this around a bit. And I'm just going to use this to kind of set whatever foundation and concealer I have on my face. I am going to go ahead and do my eyes. I am using the e.l.f. Rose Gold Nude Palette. I love this palette, and it was super cheap. It was like $12. So let's move on to another fact about me. Growing up, and this comes to no shock to anyone who really knows me, it would have been no shock if I would have been a young mom and a young wife. I would have been married at 17 or 18 and had some babies by 18, 19, 20, like that would have come to no shock to anybody. It definitely was not in my plans to get married after about 20, 25 years old. Just turned 26 when I got married, and to me that was a little bit late in the game. I know everybody's story is different. So number 14, I have never smoked in my life. I don't have much to say about that. Number 15, my favorite home decor style is Farmhouse. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, or if you've taken the time to look at any of my videos, you will realize that I do love the Farmhouse theme. I hold back on really expressing my love for home decor in our current home because we are in an apartment, and if you live in an apartment, you know it's usually not permanent. One of my favorite decors, I love it. It's just so cozy and so welcoming. So number 16, I love makeup, but I do not put much work or energy into it, as you can tell. 17, I love surprises. Like, my husband is awesome at surprises. I think my family's awesome at surprises. My family surprised me for my birthday this year with a gift card to Hobby Lobby, which my family and my husband, they do a great job with surprises. But I'm nosy as heck. So if I even get the slightest inkling that there's a surprise coming, I can't get no sleep at night. I have to know what the surprise is. It'll drive me nuts. Y'all leave this down in the comments below. I think it's weird, but I have to sleep with 3 to 4 pillows, and it depends how I feel. Like, if I need a pillow like between my legs, like by my knees to sleep, then I need 4. But if I just need like 2 pillows under my head and then 1 to hold, then I need 3. Is that weird? Okay, so another fact about me is my favorite holiday is Christmas. I'm obsessed. I'm a typical person who's obsessed with Christmas Day, but not just Christmas Day. I'm obsessed with all of it. I love Thanksgiving and Christmas as a collective celebrated season. I do decorate my house for fall. We don't celebrate Halloween, but I do decorate my house for fall right around the beginning of October, and I let that last through Thanksgiving, and then like the day after Thanksgiving, I'll take down the fall decor and put up the Christmas decor. We put the Christmas tree up that Sunday before Thanksgiving Thursday. That way we can welcome Thanksgiving with our Christmas tree up and the home just feels cozy and complete. We are on fact number 20. I hate roller coasters. Not only do I hate roller coasters, I'm terrified of roller coasters. So I have one fear that is like the fear of like not being able to breathe. So like drowning, suffocating, anything like that. Like, no, that's like a legit fear of mine. I have a fear of like, not necessarily like when my mom passes, because everyone's gonna lose their parents one day, or like family that's close to you. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen one day. But I think more so what is more fearful for me is like the thought of like life going on once she's gone. How will life be for me once my mother has passed on and gone to heaven? I love to cook. Actually, when I was younger, I really wanted like an easy bake oven. And I remember always asking my mom for one. And she, never got me one. She's like, I'm not buying you that oven. I'm not paying, however much money for no, fake oven, blah, blah, blah. Get in this kitchen and learn how to cook. And she would, that's your easy bake oven. And so I did. I got in the kitchen and I started learning how to cook. And it just went from there. And so I have the worst handwriting on the entire planet, especially for a girl. And I write so fast too. Like, I think sometimes I write faster than I'm like thinking, if that makes sense. I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Matter Setting Spray. When I was 21 years old, I had my tonsils taken out. And it's crazy because I never ever had like throat issues when I was a little girl. Like, I didn't get sick often. I never had sore throat. I never had strep. Nothing. Like, even when I was younger, I think I had the flu twice, and the only thing that was not affected when I had the flu was my throat and my voice. Then the last time I had developed what we thought was just a sore throat, it developed into strep. And so when I went in to see my primary care, she took one look down my throat and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure you have tonsillitis and I'm going to refer you down to the ENT specialist. Well, when she referred me down to the ENT specialist, he also took one look down my throat and he was like, you need to get these tonsils out ASAP. And one of the first questions he asked me was, have you ever had issues with, sore throat, strep, or anything like that? And I was like, no, never. Like, he said, but now that you're older and you're having issues, it's going to be best that you get them out. And he told me, he was like, the older you are, the longer it takes to recover from getting your tonsils out. And I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. Long story short, it took me 15 days to recover, which is a long time for just a tonsillectomy. That is my 25 facts about me. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun writing down just 25 random facts about me. I really may have more in common with my YouTube tribe than I think. So if we have anything in common from these 25 facts, please let me know down in the comments below. And I do plan on doing another sit down video where I share 25 more facts with you guys. Because my channel is still new, I really would like to have a thread of videos where people can come and learn things about me. So I will do another 25 facts. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. And don't forget to go check out Shelby's channel. She is so sweet. I love her content. I love her already. Like I said, we just met just a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and we just kind of really hit it off. We have a lot in common. She's a YouTube mama. She shares lifestyle. She shares a little bit of everything on her channel, just like I do. And again, if you're here from Shelby's channel, thank you so much for coming over and taking the time to listen to me ramble and do a mediocre face of makeup. I love you guys all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. I look forward to it. Bye.